The sheer audacity of the criminal elements operating in the northwest has just reached a terrifying new level, leaving the entire state of Zamfara in deep mourning and absolute shock. In a brazen and heartbreaking attack that took place on a Sunday afternoon, heavily armed bandits launched a deadly ambush directly targeting the Royal Guard unit attached to the highly respected Emir of Zamfara, Alhaji Abdulkadir Ibrahim Bello. This tragic incident unfolded along the notorious Mayanchi-Anka road, a highway that has unfortunately become a massive flashpoint for violent encounters. Imagine the terrifying scene as the royal entourage, traveling on what was supposed to be a routine journey, suddenly found themselves surrounded by a rain of gunfire from ruthless attackers hiding in the bushes. The criminals specifically targeted the Dogarai, which is the local name for the traditional royal guards who have sworn to protect the emir and his palace at all costs. Among those bravely serving in this royal guard was a man named Jamilu, a figure deeply recognized and loved by many in the community. Jamilu was not just an ordinary guard. He was the man who proudly held the highly significant and traditional ceremonial umbrella over the emir during all official public outings. He was a true symbol of royal dignity, constantly standing right beside the traditional ruler to shield him from the sun and represent the heavy cultural pride of the Zamfara Emirate. Sadly, during this horrific highway ambush, Jamilu was struck by the heavy gunfire. According to details shared by a prominent security analyst known as Bakasini, the injured guard was immediately rushed away from the chaotic scene and taken straight to the Gusau General Hospital. The medical staff at the hospital fought desperately to save his life, but the gunshot wounds were simply too severe. Jamilu tragically passed away from his injuries, leaving behind a grieving family, a deeply shaken royal palace, and a community demanding answers. This incredibly sad loss has once again thrown a massive spotlight on the terrifying reality that citizens and travelers face every single day while trying to move across the state. The fact that heavily armed bandits possess the unbelievable boldness to attack a royal guard entourage on a major highway shows how desperately the security architecture needs to be upgraded. It is completely unacceptable that innocent people, traditional guards, and daily commuters are constantly at the mercy of criminals who hide in the rural and forested areas of the state. If you are deeply concerned about the rising level of insecurity on our highways and you want to support a platform that is dedicated to bringing you the absolute, unfiltered truth about these daily happenings, please take just one quick second to smash the like button on this video. Liking this content is the absolute best way to signal the algorithm so that this vital information can reach millions of other concerned Nigerians who need to know exactly what is happening in Zamfara State. Also, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell immediately. We work around the clock to track these fast-moving security stories, and your amazing support is the only thing that keeps this channel going strong as we demand better protection for our citizens. The exact circumstances surrounding how the bandits knew the movement of the guards remain completely unclear, and this has sparked heavy debates among local residents and security experts. When journalists tried to reach out to the police authorities in Zamfara State for an official statement regarding how these criminals managed to pull off such a coordinated highway ambush, there was no immediate response. This silence only adds to the massive frustration felt by the people. For years, several communities across the state and the entire northwestern region of Nigeria have suffered from repeated, heartbreaking attacks. These dangerous groups operate from deep within the thick forests, using the vast unpoliced landscapes to launch rapid ambushes on highways before retreating back into their hideouts. Security analysts have continuously warned that until these forest camps are completely wiped out by the military, traveling on major roads like the Mayanchi-Anka highway will remain a massive gamble with human life. This brings us to a very serious and highly important national conversation, and I really want to hear your personal, honest opinion on this matter. The persistent attacks on our major roads have crippled local businesses, stopped farmers from going to their lands, and now they are claiming the lives of our cherished royal guards. Looking at the sheer boldness of these bandits attacking the emir's entourage, do you think the government needs to permanently deploy heavy military checkpoints at every 5-kilometer mark on these dangerous highways? Or do you believe the only permanent solution is for the military to completely bomb and clear out all the surrounding forests where these criminals hide, rather than just guarding the roads? Please take a few moments right now to go straight down into the comment section and type out your highly detailed thoughts. Your unique perspective is an incredibly vital part of this massive ongoing conversation about how we can finally secure our highways, protect our traditional institutions, and restore lasting peace to the good people of Zamfara State and Nigeria as a whole.